since seventh grade. Sat behind me in homeroom. Good to see you, buddy. Matt, how are you, my friend? Hello, everybody out there in YouTube world. This is YouTube. This is Facebook. Hey, Ty, how are you? Hope to see you this weekend. What's up, Tom? Justin, how are you? Guys, yesterday I asked you, we were at 19,000, and I asked you if you could help us push over to 20,000. I don't know if it was my son who came on with me last night, and I think we're going to bring him back on again. But you guys answered in full, and all of my friends and all my buddies and family and all, you guys came through, and now we are at $22,117. So I wanted to break the $20,000 barrier, but we ended up breaking the $22,000 barrier, and we have 22 days left to go. This is amazing. Sean, good morning. How are you? Excellent time. Oh, I can't wait for those cannolis. Thank you. Anyway, today is Throwback Thursday. So what we are adding is a new Throwback Thursday cover. I'm going to go and see if I can go on the Facebook Live so I can read my Facebook Live so I could answer the questions and stuff. Dark Admiral, what's up, Dark? How are you, buddy? All right, here we go. So now we're live, and I could read this now. Okay. Let's see if I can even expand that. Anyway, Awesome the Creative, she is live on Facebook. Oh, you know, Philip, you are too shy. You're not shy, too kind of a man. So anyway, today's Throwback Thursday. And if you look in the links, and I'll see if I can post the link here. Let's see if I did it right. Yeah, I did. We are now unlocking a Throwback Thursday cover. The Throwback Thursday reward level that you guys unlocked will be my very first Zombie Sama drawing. I did it back in 2005. And it was it shows Jim and Jane standing over a pile of zombies. It's on my page. If you guys want to go look and see, you could see it. Good morning, Pat. How are you from sunny South Florida? Bet you it's warmer there than it is here. I'll post my little link. There you go. My link is working. And it was colored. I don't remember who colored it. We can't find the color anywhere. It's lost. So what we're doing, though, is because I love that drawing so much, and it was only offered through the Italian. And now we're offering as a very limited edition variant cover. It's called the Throwback Thursday cover, and it's only $30 for the 64-page comic or the 60-page comic. We are now less than $3,000 away from unlocking a stretch goal, which will expand the comic to 64 pages, and we'll be adding 6 pages of story and art of my new comic coming out next year called Company Z. So thank you all for that. We also got a really cool thing is that John Brolia has offered his cover, his one-of-a-kind Zombie Sama, the most highly detailed Zombie Sama cover with thousands of zombies chewing you up. It's Jim and Jane battling their way through it, and that's also on the page. And I can post a link again. I'll do that because that just helps me keep on with you guys. But again, guys, all of you who've pledged, thank you so much. Thank you for helping make our little comic that could a reality. And I just love this idea of going directly to the fans, especially for our self-publishers, for our creators, for those of us who write and draw as cartoonists. It's so hard to go up against the majors, to compete with the majors. And we are doing it thanks to you, but it's also a thing of economics. Now, if Marvel and DC are publishing 100 new titles a day, including trade paperbacks, a month, they're soliciting that. That's 200 titles that the retailers, and that's just Marvel and DC. That's not including Image, Dark Horse, some of the other great big publishers. For someone like me, who's almost like a boutique publisher, now we were when I was publishing full with Diamond, we were a top 10 seller, but I really became more of a publisher than a creator. I wanted to write comics, I wanted to draw comics, and I became a businessman. And the majority of my time was spent going over paper prices or advertising rates and things like that, and solicitations and the whole deal. And you really become a businessman, and there's nothing wrong with that. And that's a great way of life. I loved it, but I wanted to get back. And that's why what she was selling, the series was selling 32,000 copies a month. And I just felt like the character was getting away from me. Some of the stories were not what I intended for the character. And we just kept getting bigger and bigger. And I think we were publishing 4 books a month, actually, ourselves, or 5 books a month. new titles at that point. And I just said, let's just stop it and put it away. Let's put it away until I can come back with a better story, a story that really meant something to me, like the original Way of the Warrior story. And it's literally taken. I was able to, Dark Horse then published Heaven and Earth, which I love that. Not Heaven and Earth, I'm sorry. Shi Jun Yen, which was for our 10th anniversary in 2005, 2004, and 2005. And then I just was waiting for that next She story. I thought I had ended it in a way of her getting away and escaping and trying to have a good life for herself. And now I came up with it. And why not do the new Return of the Warrior story, which we have the preview Ashcan edition, is a reward level in the book right now, is that it's 25 years after the original Way of the Warrior storyline. And Anna's now the curator of the Brooklyn Botanic Garden. She's now raising her daughter, her teenage daughter, all by herself. She's a single mother. Her husband was Pete Denise. Pete's in jail. He became a vigilante, and crime does not pay. And he just could not let it go, and he got busted, and he is in jail. So Anna's now on her own, raising her daughter, and her warrior days are far behind her. Then it all comes back. And it comes back by one man as the catalyst for that, and that man's name is Masahiro Arashi. So it's I love the idea of a comic book growing up. I love to have a more mature woman to put Anna at this age. Now we've already got plans to be going back to the Lost Years. That I've been talking to a lot of friends of mine, from Gary Cohn to Jeffrey Vaughn to Frank Thierry, to a couple of guys that say, I've got an idea for a She story. So I love to we'll start adding those lost years to fill in the gaps of what happened and that's all in 2020. We'll be starting that. Getting back to that. So listen, so right now we have unlocked 3 levels. You guys have. When we hit that 20,000, we unlocked 3 levels. Today is Throwback Thursday. We're adding our Throwback Thursday special edition. The cover of mine, which is the black and white cover of Jim and Jane, and Jim holding a severed head of a zombie, which is kind of over a pile of zombie. And there's some nudity and stuff, a little bit of raciness in there. No, you know what I mean. And then we also, John Brolia has graciously given one. Now, John doesn't like to sell his art. If anyone knows John, he's a tremendous cartoonist, tremendous. He does these amazing commissions at conventions, but he's kind of like me in a way that, he doesn't like to sell his original art. But he believes in this project so much, wants to unlock that next stretch goal, wants us to get this book out there for us to make it the most prestigious package possible. And he loves this idea. He's in with you and I as well. John has spent 2 years working on this book, and now he's volunteered to give his cover for someone out there to buy. And if you know John, you're not going to find many of his covers for sale. So I'm going to go on because I'm blinging and blanging and dinging and donging. And, we got a pledge. Look at that. We're now over $22,132. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. Also, we've also unlocked, last night, we unlocked a sketch cover. It's the Zombie Sama sketch cover, and it's a new reward level. It is for $20. You can get the sketch cover. If you want to get a sketch by me on it, it's only $60. Now, again, where can you find? I charge $100 minimum for my commissions at my headshots at shows. So where can you get a limited edition comic plus a Billy Tucci sketch for only $60? You can't anywhere except for here, because we want Zombie Sama out there. I want to be able to make extra copies that we can send them out to distributors, to retailers and things like that, so we can move it on even to the next level. So if you guys can find the time or share it, again, you guys have all pledged. I mean, we have, I don't know how many backers we have right now, but we have backer dashboard. Let's see how that works. We have almost 300 backers already. And you guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. We have levels that is just low as $10 to get the digital. I think there's even a level you can just give $1 if you want to help us out. And we appreciate that. That goes all the way up to the original art, which is $500. We've a lot of our rewards have already been filled. The rewards that have been filled are the ones that you could be in the comic. My cover was sold. John's cover is up there now, and it's beautiful. Hello, Edwin. How are you? Let me go to, okay. Admiral, hey, I think I'm going to follow you and go to the hardcover. Undecided. Ah, Pages. Hey, well, I'm sorry, Dark Admiral. If you could follow me, that would be great. If you guys are on YouTube, can you subscribe to me? If you're on Facebook, send me a friend request. This is all fun. This is a hoop. Whatever you go for, man, Admiral March Hare, if you want to go for the hardcover, that would be wonderful. I appreciate that. I think my hardcovers also come with a sketch in it, but it's a real hardcover prestige book. So keep up the good work. Thank you, Sal. Man, we are just going. This is great. So anyway, guys, please go to the link that I'll post in here. I'll post it here as well, guys, on YouTube. Zombie stories aren't normally my thing. But it does look cool, and if you're going to go in, yeah, why not go for the hardcover? Yeah, why not? The thing is that this is a fun zombie story. It's this guy Jim Okami, who's referred to by his friends as Yo Jimbo. He's a teenager. He's a sushi delivery boy. He's kind of on the fringe of society. He's never in the cool groups or anything like that. And then the zombie apocalypse happens, and it ends up being his best day, ends up being his worst day, ends up being his best day, as he really becomes a hero, and the world finds out that he's the only one that could save them. He ends up going to save his friends. There's a lot of sacrifice. There's a lot of heart. There's a lot of bonding between teenagers, sort of an opposite Lord of the Flies, if you will. And it's a real positive zombie story. If there can be one, I think this could be it. So if you guys don't mind looking at it, it's also a little bit of a nuclear atomic rom-com with him and Jane. And there's a trifecta between him, Jane, and some other guy. And I wonder if that other guy will be a character named by someone who pledged. We'll see. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. If you guys can share, if you guys can like, if you guys can pledge, that's wonderful. We're on... We are on YouTube. We are on Kickstarter. We are on Instagram. We are on Facebook. I'm on all these things. I just started with the whole social media thing. So if you guys can come on and share and go to my YouTube page, I'm going to find the YouTube link and add it to this thread as well. So if you guys could pledge, how regular will you're asking? Or the Zombie Sama? Let's go with Zombie Sama first. I had no idea Mrs. Ishikawa had a love interest. Oh, yeah. If you read the original She stories, she had a love interest in Pete, the police officer who was investigating the She killings. It was a nice romantic story. They're soulmates. They fell in love. And but now there's someone else coming in. There is someone. So I'll tell you the story. Is She the Way of the Warrior? Is She Return of the Warrior? Again, Pete Denise is in jail for vigilantism, for assault. And Anna is now raising their daughter in Brooklyn by herself. Her teenage daughter, this metalhead, Hotaru. She's a little metalhead. She's into Slayer. She's into Man of War. She's into Slipknot. She's just a cool, crazy little punk, And all of a sudden, a doctor shows up at her home. And this doctor tells her that he's been treating Masahiro Arashi for the past 25 years, 20 years or so. And Arashi, though, is now suffering from dementia. And Arashi blames his state of where he is, and rightfully so, all on her, on Anna. And now he's coming for her. He's escaped. And he's coming not only for her, but for her legacy, because Masahiro Arashi is the man that was charged with killing her father and her brother. So now he wants to finish the job, and all that's left of the Ishikawa bloodline is Anna and her daughter. So now he's going after them, and it's just really a race against time of Anna and this doctor who are trying to find him and stop him from doing this. So it's a really cool story. It's a real ghost story. A lot of the ghosts are involved. The death demon is involved, and I think it's going to be. I love it. It's a story I've been waiting to tell. The next series, which will come out the end of 2019, will be called Jin. And Jin is 25 in Japanese, celebrating our 25th anniversary. Then after that, we have Hotaru. So the Hotaru miniseries, which will be all about Hotaru, her daughter, and Anna. So we also have a lot of great things coming out this year. We have silver anniversary editions for She the Way of the Warrior #1. We have a big announcement coming on the 22nd of February, which will be a one-time only thing. setting up with our website and getting that all taken care of. I have to finish the cover that I'm working on. And we also have some really cool Indiegogo Kickstarter things coming out in the spring as well. New She stuff. It's going to be the spring of She. So lots of great stuff. If you guys can support us, that would be wonderful. I'm so excited about working on this book again. And that's it. I'm going to come back. Thank you all. Let me just read this real quick and see what you guys have to say. If you don't mind my glasses, I know they're distracting with the light. Admiral, yes, I hear you, Pages. Okay, so we have Pages, like a spinner rack. Oh, you like the spinner? Yeah, that's my spinner rack. I love my spinner rack. And that's all. Those are all my books in that spinner rack. It's all books that I've worked on. Anyway, going back to this, the reward that we unlocked is now, this is our 1998 tour book, She, the Art of War tour book, which came out in actually the end of 1997. I had this idea, and I thought we were the first ones to do it, was to do a sketch cover where I literally, I drew on thousands of these. I think I sold these books for $5 or maybe $10 each with a drawing. It might have been $10 each because I was doing a free drawing on every cover for everyone. And boy, was that crazy. Yeah, $4.95 without it. I think at the shows I sold it for $10 with the sketch. And I literally had to do hundreds and hundreds of drawings at a con. I might even do that again because that was a lot of fun. You buy the book, you get a free sketch. It's a quick one. It's not a really detailed one, but it's still a quick one. But I wasn't the first one to do that. Jeff Scott Campbell, Jim Lee, John Nee, the Wildstorm guys were the first one to do it with the Gen 13, number 13. That was the book. What, Deb? Deb's calling my name. What, Deb? Billy, what? Let me ask her what. First one to do with the Gen 13. She's yelling 13. At me? That was the book. Okay. What, I gotta mute this. Sorry. I muted. I don't know what she wants. I said something. I probably did something wrong. Oh, well. What? Wow, I still have that tour book. Thank you, Edwin. Anyway, but I thought I was the first one to do it, and I apologize. I've always gone around and said, I'm the first one to have done this. But no, I wasn't. Scott Campbell pointed that out to me, and I was wrong. But, you know, if I took the idea, which I don't think I did, I think I came up with that on my own as well. But it's a great idea. And now how much beautiful art has been created on sketch covers since then? I think we need to add a new level. Uh-oh. Deb thinks we need to add a new level. I need a bell. All right, what's our new level? Deb, you're the smart one here. Come up with it. Let's do a new level. Anyway, so here we are, guys. The sketch cover is today. Please go out and get the sketch cover if you can. It's a $60 pledge with my illustration. It's only a $20 it's only a $20 level without. So if anybody wants to buy just the book itself and get one of your favorite comic artists out there to do it, please do. And I think I got a message that you're the originator. Oh, thank you, Randy. I think that John Brolia also wants to throw his hat in the ring, and he too wants to do a John Brolia sketch cover level. So Zombie Sama library that includes all graphic novels and books. Oh, Zombie Sama library. That's a big level. That would be really cool. I'd like to have that myself. Maybe we could bound it or in a box or something. One of those cool comic book boxes it can come in. We'll see. That sounds great. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Niall Scala. I'm secretly watching in a meeting. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. All on sketched editions. I see. So anyway, guys, all the books that we have that you can go onto the Zombie Sama onto the zombies. Look at this. My YouTube is really scrolling. I'm trying to keep up. Samurai Raccoon. I have to get groceries. See you later. I'd be interested for you to interview John Broly on your YouTube channel. I'm going to try to get John on this afternoon. I'm going to call him as soon as I get off the phone off of here, and we'll come back around 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 9 p.m. Pacific Time. And yeah, we need John, your appearance this weekend. What, Billy, your appearance this weekend? Yes, I will be at the Southern New Hampshire Comic Bash in Nashua, New Hampshire this Saturday. Anyone who has pledged for Zombie Sama or pledges at this show, and we'll do a YouTube, Facebook Live thing as well, will get a free quick sketch from me. Every single person. So come up. I don't care if you pledge $1, you're getting a free sketch from me. Obviously, the more you pledge, the better sketch you'll get, because I'm only human. But please, guys, it's Randy Houses. It's one of my favorite cons. It's in a beautiful hotel. It's got carpeting. It's got great lighting. It's got great artists, great dealers, great writers, great guests, cosplayers. And Randy's got to be one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. He's also, what I also love about it is that it's a real Comic-Con. It is a true Comic-Con. Randy's focus has always been on comic book publishers. I'm sorry, comic book creators, comic book writers, and publishers as well. And we will also be going back to Nashua, New Hampshire. Camilla, if you're out there listening, in October for Randy's Halloween Bash. And I will be joined by Frank Thierry, Jimmy Palmiotti, and Amanda Connor will all be coming. And that's just the beginning of the guest list. So, guys, once again, thank you so much for this. It's been a wonderful ride. It's been a great morning. Please go on, share if you can. Yes, and the dealers. Please go on and share our Zombie Sama on your page if you can, on your social media if you can. I'll post it right here again. Boom. Let's get it out there. This book is taking off like a rocket ship. We're on par that we hit $15,000 on our first day, but now we're on par for like $1,000 a day. And if we can do that, my God, we would so appreciate this. Again, John has worked on this book. We have all worked on this book for nothing for 2 years. So if you guys can do it, we'd really appreciate it. Love you all. Thank you. Peace, love, Zombie Sama, and thanks a lot. I will see you guys in an hour and a half, all right? And hopefully with John Brolia. And maybe even get Asha Kishna on board too. Asha from the Netherlands. So thanks, guys. Good to see you. Hi, Brenda. Good morning. Everyone have a great one, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. All right, YouTubers. We got rid of them. Excellent. We're done with that. Let's share that. Again, I am new at all this stuff, guys. Can you hear me well? I hear your page. Okay, I think we're done. Are we done? How do I go to see live? All right, guys, we have 4 people. Hey, guys, good to see you. Thank you for the thumbs up. I'm totally new at this. This week we'll start, well, once my camera equipment goes, I'll be doing some sketch. I have several covers to do. I have several commissions to finish, and I will be doing that from the art table so you can actually see me draw my drawing process. And we'll go with the old thing, a pencil dies, a 1 pencil post, which means I'll take a Beryl Prismacolor pencil, which is in black, and that's what I've been doing my covers with lately. It adds a really nice soft watercolor feel to it when it's colored, nice black ink-like lines, and we'll have a post while I'm drawing it, and we'll talk about it. So I just saw Queen do Radio Gaga live at Live 8. It's popped up in my feed, so I think I'm going to go watch that because I love Queen. Guys, thanks a million. Everyone have a great day. If you guys wouldn't mind subscribing to my YouTube channel, if you guys wouldn't mind sharing my Zombie Sama Kickstarter, that would be great. And also out there, YouTube guys, we will be doing something super special for Zombie Sama for Indiegogo. So thanks a lot. Talk to you later, and bye-bye. Thanks. See you later, guys.